I'm GiGi, but do you know who this is?
My name's Brittany. Hello.
She's a fellow blogger who actually came to visit me. I'm super pumped to have her here because she's actually one of my best friends. We met virtually, I don't know how many years ago it was, but it was a while ago, and now we're inseparable via text message. And what we've realized is we're like twins. We're both morning people. We both love to grocery shop.
Oh, we say Whole Foods is the adult Disneyland.
No, but serious, it is.
Yes.
And we adore Thanksgiving. However, there's one huge difference between Brittany and myself, and that is our eating habits. Brittany, what's the deal here?
Well, I eat a lot of things that do not poop. I don't eat any animals. I am what people would call, you could say, a plant-based eater. However, titles are stupid. Long story short, I don't eat animals. She does.
Yes.
Yet we're still, like she said, inseparable. And we do eat a lot of same things, like squash, for example.
Oh, love.
Of course, I got the smallest one because, you know, we love to eat and we're going to try to share this thing.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
Whoops.
We're huge eaters, so I don't know how this is going to fill us up. Anyways, Brittany and I put our heads together and we decided we are going to make a Thanksgiving stuffing that both of us can eat, which is actually very hard because there's a lot of vegan foods that I cannot eat because of my digestive issues and all that jazz. So it's going to be a very, very interesting experiment. We're obviously going to use this little baby squash here. We're going to incorporate some asparagus and some Brussels sprouts and some herbs and some spices and, you know, whatever else I have in the kitchen, we're going to incorporate into this awesome stuffing dish.
This is going to be fun. One of my favorite things about cooking is just taking basically things you already have and throwing them together.
It's like everything but the kitchen sink
stuffing. That's what we're going to call it. Everything but the kitchen sink stuffing.
That both a vegan and a meat eater can enjoy. So the first thing that we are going to do for this recipe is we're going to take these humongous Brussels sprouts and we are going to cut them up into littler pieces so we can roast them in the oven because raw Brussels sprouts.
Oh no, that's got Gas City written all over it. Not just that, but it does not taste good.
Our Brussels sprouts are all chopped up and they're ready to be roasted. We actually coated them with coconut oil. Then we massaged them. While the Brussels sprouts broil, we have asparagus here that won't take as long to roast as the Brussels sprouts. So we're simply going to prepare this right now and then we are actually going to throw it into the pan midway through the cooking process of the Brussels sprouts. So the asparagus and Brussels sprouts are done roasting. Now they're not 100% cooked because we're actually going to put it back in the oven with the squash and everything else. But this is what it looks like. In fact, we could actually try one.
I'm going to go for one of these darker pieces. You want to have a little bit of crispness on it.
Oh, I love the crisp.
Yeah. We're basically par baking it, and then we're going to finish baking it all together.
Those are good. So now, we are going to take the squash, and we are going to cut it in half, grab a spoon, and de-seed it.
Yeah.
Let's spoon the squash.
I like spooning squashes.
Now we're going to put this in the broiler and bake it for about 5 to 6 minutes. Doesn't have to be super long since broiling is far hotter than baking. In order to give this a little bit more color, other than the green and the orange, is we're gonna use a little bit of red onion to mix it up a bit.
Eat the rainbow.
Now, raw onions, no thank you.
No.
So I'm gonna cut up maybe, you know, a quarter to a half of this, and I'm gonna actually throw it in the oven with the squash so it cooks a little bit before we cook the entire creation together. To continue with this recipe, actually be proactive while some of the things cook, we are going to take our Brussels sprouts and our asparagus, stick them in a bowl like such, and we are going to start seasoning them. In order to make this more of a stuffing based type of thing, we're actually going to use coconut flour. I don't really remember what bread tastes like, but it won't give it a flavor, it'll give it more of the texture.
It will, yes. Let's start with 2.
Okay.
We can go up from there. That's the beauty of cooking. You start small, work your way
up. You can never take back, but you can always add.
Amen.
Alrighty, so we got a tablespoon here.
Another cool thing about putting the flour on and then baking it again, it's going to give it that almost crunchiness that you would look for with something that's in a stuffing. So this just gives it that extra texture variation. Cinnamon and nutmeg, 2 traditional fall spices, must. Let's get liberal. Oh my, that was liberal. Oh my.
Girl, it reduces your blood sugar levels.
I was just gonna say that. I swear to you, I was just gonna say that.
Winning moment.
I throw a little oregano in there. You could also do rosemary, but we're gonna just go straight oregano. Should I be liberal with this too?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, so we coated all of our ingredients. We're gonna throw the onion in here as well when it's done. Then we're gonna put this all in the 2 halves of the squash, and we're gonna bake it for another couple minutes, and then it's gonna be good to go. The squash are all done. So steamy. And now we're gonna stuff them.
I'm just holding this knife like no biddies biz.
Like the UPS guy just came to my door and he knocked, and I was like, "Who's there?"
I can validate that was a true statement. And he was
laughed.
like,
He
whoa.
laughed. He liked it.
So this is what it looks like before. Yours looks like a creature from the lagoon.
It's really hot.
It
How
is
is
hot.
yours not hot?
It is hot.
Okay, that's just way too hot. Anyways, now we're gonna stick it back in the oven for, I'm gonna say 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Here it is. We're gonna stick it in the oven. Thanksgiving has arrived. Brittany is ready to eat.
Ready.
Here's my crazy looking one, and that's Brittany's pretty one. I like things a little bit messier.
Let's do this. Oh.
Well, I'm ready to go. And the squash brings it all together.
Yep.
Oh my. You know, I wanted to use stevia with this, but I don't even know if I need to because of the squash. I might do a little just because I want to see if I like that.
I add a little bit of hemp seeds. Gives it a little bit of nuttiness, a little bit of protein, a little bit of fat, although the coconut flour has a little bit of fat too. Yeah,
oh my gosh, this is so good. That squash, man. Sweet asparagus and Brussels sprouts. Weird, but good.
That's what I think I love most about this, is that it's just non-traditional things that we stuff in here. Well,
Shove it in my mouth. Brittany, I am so thankful that you were here today to help me create this Thanksgiving feast.
I'm thankful that we found each other and that we're able to come together on this pre-Thanksgiving feast of this delicious stuffing.
And I hope all of you guys try this awesome vegan paleo stuffing that anyone could enjoy
For real.
this Thanksgiving. As Brittany and I finish eating our deliciousness, you should go subscribe to my YouTube channel and like this video and leave a comment below telling us what your favorite side dish is for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
All right, see you guys next week. Bye.